Hi, you're right guys, I'm MrTribeGaming here and welcome to episode 8 of Heavyweight Champion of the World. How have you all been? I've been good. There's going to be, how many episodes are there? How many games I should say. I think there's 4 or 5 games today. I just thought we'd put some more matches in, and because a few of these games are a bit dull I guess, so it was quite hard to break down a few of these teams. But anyway, let's get started with our first game against Barnet. We were trying a lot of different squad rotation kind of thing. Our goalie was swapped out and I think we put Hanford in goal, and we changed our midfield a bit. But pretty soon on in the game, 26th minute, 27th minute, Taylor goes through and scores a nice finesse into the bottom corner, and the goalie is powerless to stop. That is a great through ball through the middle. I don't know who that was that played it through, but they did us a favour anyway. But that did take us up to half time in the match. There weren't really any chances. It was very just pass it around kind of football. But here's a great goal. This is a crazy goal. Taylor again in the right place at the right time. The ball swings in. He's got a free volley in the area, but he can't direct it. As you can see, ball comes in, can't put it in the goal, and then the defenders and the goalkeeper just get a bit mixed up, and we do manage to score to make us 2-0 with that lovely EA Sports ball with the nice blue, what are they, pentagons? They're hexagons probably, but yeah, good goal. We'll take that, and that's made it 2-0 at the end of the match. Yeah, giving us the win against Barnet. I don't know where Barnet were in the league, but I think we're moving up now. I think we're maybe 7th, 6th or 7th at the moment, which is pretty good. And then we came up against Northampton Town in the FA Cup. I think this is just an FA Cup qualifying round, but we all know who Northampton have up front, who is Akin Fenwar, the beast that's Akin Fenwar, with his outrageous pace, outrageous strength, whatever it is, 97 strength I think. But we managed to win a penalty here, which is fine, we'll have that. And we made Pell take it, because Pell is just a beast. And he scored a lovely, lovely goal for us. The goalie nearly gets it, does the diving celebration, and that was in the 57th minute. It's taken us a little while to have any impact on this game, but Northampton were defending really, really well. Like they were just a very strong, very big side. But that was it. Just the one goal. Left it at 1-0 at the end of the game. An away win in the FA Cup, always good to win, especially away and especially in the Cup. So here we go. Maybe we can bring home the FA Cup this season. I doubt it, but you know, we can always try. Next we came up against Hereford, Hereford. We came up against Plymouth Argyle, Green Army in the Johnson's Paint Trophy, and this was one of the hardest games of the season. I don't think Plymouth are in League One, they might be, but yeah, they just kind of scored here in the 41st minute through McDonald, who did an annoying celebration, and you know, it's the CPU always do that. They always do the kind of long run into the corner just to make it clear that they've scored. Don't know what John Smith's doing there. He probably should have got that with his knees. It just managed to go under him. If he'd have stood up, he'd have saved that probably. But oh well, we did try, and that did take us up to half time, 1-0 down. It was very frustrating. We couldn't really break them down at all, and we were just getting dominated really. And yeah, they won a penalty. Another penalty. There's a lot of penalties when you play against the CPU. I didn't think that was a penalty. Nobody got booked. There wasn't a replay. So in my mind, that's not a penalty. Who was that took that? Somu puts it to the right. John Smith dives, well, to his right, but it's not the right. And yeah, he gets taken out onto the concrete in the corner, but that's fine. He doesn't look that hurt or anything. So yeah, we're 2-0 down, and we do try and push. We have a lot of chances in this game, but we just we couldn't find a way of putting them away. We couldn't turn the chances into goals, and we did lose 2-0 in the Johnson's Paint Trophy. And I thought we could have had a good run in the cup this season. even in the Johnson's Paint Trophy, it would have been nice to win something. But for this match, we have come up against Macclesfield Town, who played like the worst team I've ever played against. After playing against Plymouth, the way they played, and then playing Macclesfield was just completely different. We scored a really nice finesse here from Lunt in the middle, who we've just put in. I think he's been having a few games rest because I don't really like him. He's not a brilliant player, but you know, we put him in the team, and he has managed to score for us there. And then Clist swinging the ball into Stam, who's managed to knock the ball in with his head, just looped over the goalie, and yeah, we go 2-0 up in the whatever minute it was, 21st or whatever. Nice header, loops over the goalie. Goalie can't do anything about that. That puts us 2-0 up. Then we have another chance here on the stroke of half time. Williams trying to take a shot away, but then does get it in and manages to squeeze it into the bottom corner. And does a little dance, which is always nice. You like seeing the little dance celebrations. So yeah, this team, Macclesfield, really were not a good side at all. We have definitely played better teams in this season, but 3-0 at half time is always good. I think we may have brought off a few players to rest them and brought on a few like 49 overall players, a few reserves and whatever. But Pennicott here plays the ball through to Lunt, who gets a really nice finesse again from Lunt in the 52nd minute, and yeah, it was all good. This game was very easy. We just dominated. All Macclesfield could do was really pass the ball around and try and keep possession, but when they lost it, they conceded every time. So, but they did come at us in the 90th minute. This was basically their only chance, and John Smith manages to get down to it. He manages to save it. He had a great game, and that was all that happened in this game. Just a nice, easy 4-0 win, which is always good to see. I don't know where Macclesfield are in the league, but judging by the way they've played against us today, they're probably getting relegated. And for the last game of the episode, we come up against Accrington Stanley. Who are they exactly? I can't think of any good players Accrington Stanley have, but here was our only chance of the first half. Goalie got down and saved that. We were very unlucky not to score there, but yeah, that was our only chance, and it's a shame when you only have one chance in the first half and nothing comes of it. But Accrington was so much better than Macclesfield. They were kind of middle between Plymouth and Macclesfield, but here in the 90th minute we've been pushing the whole game. Nice bit of skill from Deriqua, and yes, manages to score the finesse. Defenders don't know what to do. They don't know if they should be marking the second man there, or if they should be closing it down. He just stood there. I don't know what he's doing, but when you play for Accrington Stanley, I guess that's the kind of quality players you've got. No offence, Accrington Stanley, and yeah, we did manage to steal the win 1-0 in the 90th minute. That was an absolutely crazy game. There were just no chances at all. We were just really not creating anything that looked even like half a chance, and this was really fortunate of us for John Smith to get down and save that right at the end. And then they had another chance here. It wasn't even John Smith, it was Cornell we'd brought in. So credit where it's due, Cornell definitely saved our game there. And then the referee got in the way at the end. But that left us with a 1-0 win for the last match of this episode. And, you know, we've got a few wins, 4 wins I think, and a loss in this episode. So I think that puts us up to 5th in the table with 32 points, looking pretty good. We're actually pushing Torquay for automatic promotion now, which is really good to see. We just have a look down the bottom of the table. Barnet, Macclesfield and Accrington down the bottom. So maybe we should have beaten Accrington by a few more, but oh well. Should we have a look at some other leagues? We look at top scorers first. Gornell of Shrewsbury is top. We're not even near the top anywhere. Oh, there you go. Deriqua with 6 is 19th in the top scorers. So we're scoring a lot of goals. We're just getting a lot of goals from a lot of different places. And now we're just having a look through some of the other leagues. But we are coming up to a transfer season soon. It's November 22nd. So if there's any players you want to see us sign, I'm going to try and get a few of those players we couldn't sign at the start in the previous window. But if there's any players you want to see signed for this club, any players you think will do us well, you can comment with who you think's going to do well for us. Blackpool top of the Championship, fair enough. They're ahead by, well, only 3 points, but yeah, so if you've got any players you want to see us sign, you can let me know. If you like the video, you can like. If you want to see more of this and everything else that goes on, you can subscribe. I have been MrTribeGaming. It's been a pleasure talking you through our season so far. And I bid you all a fond good night. Have a wonderful day, guys.